back to Knuston. So, as you can see, we are in our new grind storage department. It's all up and running. Got a lot of barley in here at the moment, and some wheat. It's all finally finished, expansion plans. The new workshop building as well in the main yard. The old dryer is still there, but tired I think is the correct word for it. We've got the wheat done through the back here. It's the only field which is ready at the moment. It's ready just before the oilseed rape as well. Now, the observant of you will have noticed we aren't using a class baler. I won't say too much about why we're back on a chrome, except it's a very nice barbecue. Not for the baler, but for anyone else who wants to toast anything on it. So we've got one field of barley straw left to bale, which got missed. The oats have been done, and that bit of barley was done. The bit through the back there was chopped. It's all been baled and cleared. But for some reason we forgot about the field we had the tree on demo on. We had to clear up and realised we hadn't actually baled it. So that bit was baled. A little bit of barley through the side there was chopped. Grapes are growing away nicely. A bit of late drilled wheat isn't even ready yet. A bit of wheat through the back there is almost ready. If we can just get this oilseed rape finished, we can get back to Calmston and get the linseed and beans done over there before we come back here and just finish the wheat off. That's the plan anyway. If the rape isn't quite ready, it'll have to wait until we're back. We also want to start drilling the rape over there as well. So just this little bit through here to do. See, the already got lorry in here waiting to be loaded. Class couldn't supply another baler, so we had to get whatever we could find. Just happened it was a crone. Those of us who've been following the videos for a little while will know that's what we had last year. Very little trouble with it. If anything, this one is an improvement over last year's model. It's also got a slightly bigger pickup than the Quadro. So hopefully it won't miss too much. Also back in heavy straw. Though most of the wheat is going to be chopped, so that shouldn't be an issue. Just be nice to get the boning finished. Nearly got enough straw on the barn now. Balers certainly handles at a better speed as well. It's only on loan at the minute. Haven't bought it or anything. Can wait for the insurance payout on the quadrant first. After spending all that money on the infrastructure at the yards. I'll explain more about that in an upcoming video as to the reasons behind it. That's just typical. Certainly not going to hang around with this baler. Let's do some peculiar things as it drops the bales though. Did toy with bringing Calmston's Heston over here just to finish off, but then that means carting all the bales back over there. So we decided against it for now. That wheat is so close to being ready over there. Just don't know if it's going to be ready before we need to go back to Calmston. It's very, very useful having the lorries at our disposal from Calmston now. Has speeded up the straw carting and also harvest in some respects, because we could load the oats straight onto the lorries and they've gone straight into the mill. Hanging around. This straw's been lying here long enough. $25k I think is a good speed to go at with this. If we'd had this either at the outset, we'd have probably been back finished sooner. May not have had a barbecue session either. Just thankfully we didn't lose anything other than the boiler. The term beyond economic repair was used. Managed to drag it just out of the way of the main field, and I got it out. No damage to the tractor, and not too much crop was lost. Don't think we want to use any smaller tractor on this though. All we could really do with now is an accumulator for it. Just make clearing things up a bit easier. There's none available currently. So, we've got a couple of fields we need to get cover crops in on over here now. The fields what are coming all seed rape up cleared. I think all of them are cleared now. I did try and cut some rape earlier, but the moisture is a little bit out at the moment. Cut it and get it in the bins at that moisture. It's a grain dryer, not a grain wetter. It's too dry. Had the same problem over at Carlson, cutting the oilseed right there as well. So with the new storage up there, should any of the grain be too wet over at Calmston or need cleaning, it can come over here and go into our bins. That's sort of thoughts behind it anyway. And if needs be, we can store some for the local cooperatives in there. So we should get some money back from building it as well. Last year was a bit of a tricky one here because a lot of the grain was cut at moistures where we wouldn't have liked to. It made it hard to actually get in the stores, so we had no form of drying available other than that small dryer. Been finished a lot sooner had we had this new setup then. It was in the planning phase back then. We hadn't got as far as actually having it built. 2 more and we're all wrapped up here. Might be a bit of wheat straw to bale, but I do know we've got some linseed to bale over at Knuston. Don't know how much wheat straw we actually want, if any, this year. The barley has just about filled the amount we did want in the shed. Not so much straw on this field. I know it's cut with the tree on, so the swaths weren't so big though. Certainly tell there's a boy to pick up because there's no straw lying around. Okay, probably not a fair test because the Treon has a smaller header as well. So we'll send the loader back down here to get these cleared up. But for now, that's where we'll leave this video, so I'll say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode and we'll see you again in the next one. Goodbye for now.